This is Stoner Camera Review, and my name's Kenne. We're gonna talk today about what I'm kind of up to lately and what I'm shooting lately. I'm mostly event photographer, but do a fair to a wedding, pretty much anywhere between weddings to some editorials and some commercial work. Mostly like lifestyle, kind of like event coverage type work. Oh, shit. Okay. We have a cat. So, what do I want to talk about today? I want to kind of talk about a couple of recent bodies I've got that I'm shooting with. Hold on, I'm going to get my coffee. I'll be back. This is also a bit of a test on my recording system here. I'm using a Panasonic G85 on the video end of things, and I've got my new Shure mic here. It's a handheld mic hooked up on a tripod. I'm talking into it, and it's recording onto my Zoom H4n. So I'm kind of testing out the setup to see if I like, this kind of like an input output sound. Like I kind of plug the two together in Premiere, but I think I've been doing some like light video work, so this is also an exercise for me to kind of like test out different setups for recording and talk about some camera shit. So, what do I want to talk about today? Recently picked up the D5600, and I've upgraded my full-frame camera from a D600 to a D810. I got it used. It was around the time where everyone went out and bought the D850, brought their D810s in, because, some people really had to have the latest and greatest, and D810s were cheap, so it was a good time to snatch one up, and I got this one with 130,000 on it. It still works great. The LCD's a little bit faded. There's a little bit of a burny mark here somewhere, but it's fine. Impressions, and this is not meant to be. This is not a stoner. This is a stoner-ish camera review, but I'm not talking about, reviews of cameras, but just my use and impressions of these cameras. The D810, D5600, if take them for what they are, they're both fucking great. The sensors are awesome. And, this is what I've upgraded to. It's the camera for the time, and I'm not going to get into it too much, but I do want to talk about, and this is really the topic of the discussion here, the use of full-frame NDX lenses. I fucking love shooting full-frame and crop. It's it started when I kind of like had Canon cameras, and I've shot a bit of like the Canon crop sensor and a full frame alongside each other. This is many years ago. I was still like just a fresh grad student, like freshly graduated student, and shooting like some early weddings. I really like the two lens combo because it allows you to stay keep things pretty light and have a backup camera. But ever since then, I've realized that like I do occasionally love shooting a combination of crop and full frame bodies. And I just want to go over maybe some of these combos that I like to use on a full frame and a crop body. The reason I shoot some of this stuff, this particular combination, is I like to keep my kid light. I not like when I don't like carrying camera bag, you usually see like me with a full frame camera and a crop body, and just to keep like lenses not too big, because don't really like big lenses. I like my lenses to be pretty compact and small and lightweight because I think I'm getting old. But this particular combo I really enjoy, and that's the. I don't know if you see that. The 24-120 and a 24-1.8G lens combo is really nice. I mean, what do you get? You get like a shallow, wide prime lens on your full frame, and the 24-120 for the reach on a crop body gets you out 200 mil f4. If you're outdoors, you know it's amazing. It's amazing you can cover so much with two cameras, two bodies, and because you're not heavily shooting onto a single card, you know, you pack a couple of 32 gigs in here, and you can shoot half all day with it. You know, and again, like if you wanted the versatility of a zoom lens on a full frame for the quality, you know, you swap them. It's great. This still gives you the 28-1.8 still gives you a fairly normal 1.8, you know, look on the crop sensor. Nice, really nice shallow portrait type work, you know, once that's swapped. Another combination I like, 50-1.8 and a 35. This kind of lets you retain a 50 mil look at all times because you can put the 35 on a crop, gives you a 50 mil-ish normal kind of look. If you want to go with a shallow depth of field, you put this on the full frame. Gives you that shallow look of, you know, depending on what you're shooting. If you're shooting a portrait session, this is a really nice combo. 35 kind of gives you a wideish look, but you're not when you're doing a wideish look and not concentrating on landscape, and you're doing, you know, portraiture, environmental, people in situ. This is really nice on a full frame because it kind of tells you a bit of a story about the space and the people. And once you swap these guys around, I mean, this 50 on a crop gives you a really long kind of telephoto look, and you know, it's a nice two lens combo for sure. As far as and this is all what I do. I need to smoke a little more weed. And again, this is not, you know, me talking about things I don't do. These are lenses I actually use, and I use them in the field, and that's the kind of look and it's what I like to use. Yeah, great combo if you shoot a full frame crop sensor. Another great combo if you shoot full frame crop sensor. And another option, which I don't, you know, currently own a portrait lens, but I think another third option is the 35-85. I don't have an 85, but, you know, it's 85. 35-85 crop sensor and full frame body. Another nice combo. It's kind of an extension of kind of what I was talking about earlier with the 35 and 50. Anyways, I don't know if it's too much. I don't know if it's too little. I just wanted to upload a clip. So this is Stoner Camera Review. Whatever. It's I'll see you guys soon.